Going to hit a quick breakdown here and then get on with the day so I can help some people. What I want to cover in this is I want to cover the importance of emotional control with men, and that's anybody but men. You know, I help men mostly. Men, it's essential. Women are attracted to that. They're drawn to that. Women do not like to be around men who are not capable of emotional control. It scares them. So she will feel very safe if you're able to control your emotions. Confidence is calm. And you're going to see in this case what happens and the grave consequences that can happen when you allow your emotions to spin up, and it can affect the rest of your life, you know. So also what I'd like to cover in this video is the amount of texting you do with women. The phone is used as a logistical device. Shout out Corey Wayne. And I believe that totally. Do not use it for an entertainment device or to try to build rapport with a woman. Nope. She will like you regardless, or, you know, that will happen when you meet, okay? You're only going to hurt yourself if you keep texting and texting. Women love attention, especially during the day. You know, when they're at work, do not keep texting. They will text, whether they like you or not, they'll text hours. So do not do that, okay? Your time is valuable, and make yourself a person of value. And how do you show value? You make yourself scarce, okay? Not on purpose, but because you're busy, okay? We'll also see, and this is not to go hard on anybody, but this situation. Two people here are now serving prison time. They're serving life prison sentences, a mother and a son. The mother was not leading her son, and the son had no leadership, and he didn't know what to do. He was emotional. He had feminine energy all over the place. He was just out of control. No sense of emotional control. Very feminine behavior, crying, blaming, no accountability, not taking responsibility. We'll see. Also, how you frame things, okay, is important, okay? You can frame things like, this girl made me go to a restaurant. Then she came over to my house and hung out, wasted 3 hours of my day, and gave me a hug. Well, you invited her to a restaurant, right? Yes, she went, yeah. And then you said, come over and hang out afterwards, yeah, and she did. Okay. Now, you can frame that as she wasted your time, or you weren't direct enough. Okay? Again, I'm just an example of how you frame something is important. You can frame sex as two bodies smashing together, or you can frame it as a spiritual awakening. You know, it's how you frame something, right? And also you will see very clearly the last text we'll go through, and these are text messages sent from a mother and son while the son is en route to go murder his baby mama while she's working at Home Depot in broad daylight. And I won't keep setting it up too long here because I want to get it underway. But you'll see the grave consequences of a lot of times women putting boyfriends and men in front of their children, ahead of their children. And he'll say that. One of his last texts, he says, I never put anybody in front of my daughter. Her son says this, like you put men before me. And he used the racial slur. And he basically claiming mom, put men before me and didn't care about my needs. And now look at him. He's he's got issues. He's got, he's just an emotional mess here. And what he thinks has happened, and I'll just set it up real quick, is we're going to see text between mother and son, okay? The son believes his baby mama, Brooklyn, a beautiful black girl, young black girl, who was murdered by Keith Agee, because he believed that she gave him a sexually transmitted disease. And she did not, and I want to put that on record. That girl did not. She had taken a sexually transmitted disease test just to prove it, and she was clear. Where he got his sexually transmitted disease, if he got one, did not come from her. And mom knew this. At the time they're texting, mom knows this. So you're going to see some texts that don't seem to align with mom already knowing this, but mom knows this, okay? But this is a horrible case of women are not good leaders. Women are not good disciplinarians. Women will argue. Women will text all day long. Women will argue till they're blue in the face. Women have fun getting spun up in these arguments and getting emotional. I think his mom is actually kind of having some fun. She doesn't realize, also women sometimes don't realize the aggressiveness and the intensity of men. And that's not to be threatening or scary, no, but sometimes women don't realize when a man's about it, he's going to be about it, they fail to recognize. Women love to argue. They love to talk and argue and debate. But sometimes it's go time, and you need to recognize that. And you're going to see some grave mistakes. But the main thing here, and I'll start the video, is emotional control. Here we go.
The blue text messages is Keith Agee.
Okay, and then the other color is going to be what?
Gray.
And who is that?
Sheila Agee.
Okay, and if you will just do your best to read these into the
She gave me
records,
gonorrhea.
so
She did
text
not.
message at
That's her son.
1:37.
He's texting her. He's an hour and a half away.
She gave me gonorrhea. And if you think I'm lying, I'll call them back and we can three-way them.
Uh-huh.
But I don't even care no more. She low down ASF. Anyway,
Uh-huh.
Can you pick up Casey for me tomorrow though?
Okay, let me-
How dumb he is. He didn't even get this STD from
It's
her.
the common child between Keith Agee and
Now.
Keith Peterson.
Okay,
Mom knows
this is, text message.
she did not have an STD.
So who is this?
This is mom.
No, I don't believe you lying. If that's what you say, I don't have no reason to think you lying. Yes, I'll get her tomorrow. I'm still Florida right now. Okay. She still work out of town with you? Yes. Okay. Y'all come back this evening? Yep.
See, this is not good when you start to
Okay,
ask
I'll
where
be
she is.
waiting on y'all in Citro.
Okay. So it goes. That sound goes out. I'll try to. The bitch might as well call the law, cause let's say, cause ain't no way she gonna do me low down. Then try to flip on me and be able to ride to work with you and get a job from you. That's the only reason the bitch lied to me. But I got some for that. So you starting to make some threats. If I was mom, I'd want to be. You're going to get in trouble. But that's up to you. No, it's not. It's not, Mom. You can help out here. Mom's doing a terrible job leading this. And you'll see it gets a lot worse. Okay, trouble. Prison, but hey, that's my choice, Keith says. Just like it is for you to continue to pick her up. I'm saying fire her or something, but let that dirty bitch find her ride to that motherfucker. That's what Keith is telling Mom. Apparently he believes that his baby mama, who he's really not exclusive with anymore, doesn't deserve a job. If she called the law, but I ain't saying nothing, but I gave her a job for basically her granddaughter, his daughter, and Brooklyn's daughter. Brooklyn is the baby mama of this guy in the blue. Fuck that. I got Casey. That bitch don't need shit from us. So
Sheila, I have to give her a ride. She's not the only person that rides.
So Sheila is the
girl from Citronelle
supervisor.
Too.
That
Keith, have to, question mark.
She's Keith's mom.
Sheila, I don't own this car. I have to transport.
And she's a
them
supervisor of a group of
have
people who go to Home Depot to do inventory.
Where's the rest of your crew?
And they're an hour and a half away from where they live. So that's kind of what I'm giving you the background.
Anybody that lives
They're in
there,
Citronelle, Alabama, I believe.
them up there. Sheila, her and baby doll, I pick up in Citronelle.
He's trying to figure out where to.
I pick up.
He's wanting to do harm to his baby mama, and he's trying to figure out where they're going to be
Sheila.
later on.
But I am not telling you not to be in Citronelle. That's up to you.
No, Mom should tell her not to be in Citronelle.
I'm tired of being treated like a,
Okay, how you frame things, okay? Real quick, I won't stop it too much because I want to get through it. But he's
and I don't even
Keith
care
is
about
tired. This young man who's 19 is tired of being treated like a bitch. Well, I'm gonna advise you, Keith. At 19, if you don't want to be treated like a bitch, you don't act like a bitch like this. You don't get all spun up. And he's shot at the police before. I've done 22 years of as a police officer with Houston. That's happened before. These people that do that stuff, they don't have emotional control. They're spun up losers. They're weak. Okay. Let's see. I'm tired of being treated like a bitch. Don't act like a bitch. When I do right, fuck that job. And I don't even care about jail no more. I can't take this daily. Tell me, blah, blah, blah. Okay, tell me when to come, I think he says. Well, here's the thing. He doesn't care about jail. He's 19. And he's going to be in there the rest of his life after this. But he's going to care.
no more.
That's short-sighted thinking. That's your emotions talking.
Daily, just tell me before y'all come. Sheila. No,
That's
I'm not
about
going to help you
that's
get
about the
me
one good message she sent.
Keith, Shaq, ain't do nothing but cost me money and give me a disease.
Okay, let's talk about framing that argument and gaslighting. Okay, costing you money. If you're leading a relationship, you only pay what you want to pay, right? And if your baby mama is costing you money because you had a baby, no, you cost yourself some money. Okay, women don't cost money unless you give them money. Okay, and yeah.
her. I hate that for Casey, but like I said, I can't take it. ADGAF, no more.
He doesn't give a damn anymore.
Okay.
That's weakness, gentlemen. That's
So
weak.
protect
All this
them.
is weakness. All this is weakness. It sounds
Cool.
tough. It's weakness.
Sheila, okay, I'll call you and tell you, MF, if you want to go to jail, I'll tell you when we get close, but if you don't come, kill her, you a MF.
I mean, look at that. Look at this is someone. This is a woman who don't understand what is challenging a man like this. Okay, is what mom is telling her son, who already has made a threat to come harm his baby mama, Brooklyn, a beautiful young black girl who has a little child, and this is what a grandma, loser grandma act. You look at this bullshit. I'm sorry, look at this bullshit ass face. You think you tough? Stay in your lane. People need to realize who they are. You ain't tough. You a grandma. Look at this. Pathetic, weak ass saying this. Okay, I'll call you. Act like a warrior. Act like a dang Navy SEAL. I'll call you and tell you, motherfucker, if you want to go to jail, I'll tell you when we get close. But if you don't come kill her, you a MF bitch. I mean, ridiculous. Grandma, freaking grandma, tough guy, pathetic.
Line.
And by the way, here's goes.
Still, in every situation, you make sure it turned out better for her, like it's none. You can't do for me.
Wah. Wah.
Okay, I'll call you and tell you.
Now he's loved the fact that, if he don't come kill her, he's an MF bitch, and he loved that. Okay, grandma, that's a clue. He accepted your challenge, loser.
Keith, yes, thank you. That's all I ask. Keith, you're right, I am.
I am a whole ass bitch.
I promise.
If he don't come, what he said.
You're right, Keith. You're right. If I don't, I am.
See? He's basically saying, you're right. If I don't come kill her, I am a bitch.
Promise.
That's the second time he's accepted her challenge. Now the police should be being called.
Keith, on Casey's life. Keith, Sheila. Okay, that's fine. You the one to have to leave your baby and go to prison and have.
I mean, you need to call the police. This is a woman that don't know how to lead a damn thing. You know? I mean, call the police, lady. You can't argue this. Your son is spun up out of control.
You ain't hurting Brooklyn. She will be dead. No problems for her. The only person you hurting is you and Casey. She will be lost, her mama and daddy, and you won't ever get to touch your daughter again. But I swear to God, I don't care. I ain't going to jail.
As long as she don't go to jail, huh?
I'm okay with that.
People can die, huh?
Keith, I can't take no more. Don't nobody. I'm tired.
I mean, this is pathetic weakness, yo. I can't take no mo. Don't nobody help me. I'm tired. And got shit to live for. No way. I ain't going to jail. I mean, that's how it's... That's a bitch. Come on, y'all. This young man... He's acting like a tough guy, but he doesn't know what a bitch looked like. And he's tired of getting treated like one because he talked like one. And he's a handsome dude, pause. He is. Handsome dude. Strong guy.
Keith, Citro, gonna shoot me because I'm so blown at them. Keith, it's been a long time coming.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Okay, well...
Long time coming.
With Casey, but I'm sure you're okay with that. Sheila, but I'm good with it. Keith,
Yeah, big warrior mama. She's good with it.
Sheila, somebody will take care of Casey. Keith, I'm about to just leave work nice, so I'll be off.
You'll be ready for him to come back.
Sheila, that's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Keith, yeah, okay.
See, he don't realize...
Sheila, don't call names.
Now, he might have talked crap before, but it doesn't matter. He's taking your challenge, okay? She needs to read the room.
She will try to talk you out of it.
Oh, don't call Grandma. She will try to talk you out of killing Brooklyn, the beautiful young black woman.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Keith, I ain't even going to tell her why I left.
He takes on her challenge again. I agree with you, Mom.
I got to go to the dentist. Sheila, don't even go there. She won't know you left.
Helping him out to get away.
Sheila, don't shoot my MF car. I don't want to die.
I mean, where's your self-centered granny ass? I mean, ugly ass granny acting like a badass. Don't shoot my motherfucking car, but you can shoot this beautiful young black girl who gave me a grandchild, Brooklyn. Pathetic. It just pisses me off. I'm sorry.
I'm not. Sheila, wait
I got
till
emotional
figure her
control.
out. Keith, I was going to wait till she got out.
He's telling her how he's going to do it.
Okay. Keith.
She needs to be calling the police and leading this.
That's another thing. If she don't get out of that car, Mama, and I have to drag her out, or can't, I'm gonna ask you to step out.
He's out of control.
Keith,
No
just
control
I'm
over
gonna do
himself.
it. Just shoot her. Sheila, as long as you don't shoot me.
As long as I mean, what a self-centered, pathetic. As long as you don't shoot me, make sure you shoot that young, beautiful black woman. That's gave me my granddaughter. Ugh, Brooklyn, I'm sorry. Dude.
Keith.
Ugh.
But IK, don't forget me this evening.
Don't forget about me coming to do harm to my
If you're getting off
unbelievable.
work now, I'll give you the address here, and you can ride over here. And
Good
you
idea.
don't have to do it in front of Casey.
See, she's trying to bluff, I think. But she's challenging a young man who's out of control emotionally. And she's like, come to the Home Depot and just kill her here. That's why you're doing life in prison, young lady.
Keith, send it
Old
to
lady.
me.
Bitch. Ugh.
Sheila, we just in Pensacola.
Just come here.
Keith, OTW, send
I'm on the way. Send it. That's when someone says it that quick.
Hold up, let me get...
Hang on.
the text because I don't want nobody to know I was texting you, stupid.
I mean, is that the way you're going to... I mean, obviously she's Mother of the Year. I'll talk to your stupid ass. I mean, this is atrocious, Grandma.
I already deleted mine. Trust me, I ain't gonna
No, he didn't,
say
because they're right here.
ABT, even
These
us,
clowns.
even talking TD. Sheila, I don't act like you love Casey because you don't give.
Still trying to argue.
You love you and you alone.
You know, you love you alone, lady.
I love all my heart. Sheila, you don't love her. You're willing to leave her alone because you mad at a
That's true.
love son. Keith, if she did, she wouldn't act that way about me. Tried to get her, knowing she acting because she and wants everybody to be on her.
Well, I mean, listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this bitch behavior. Listen. If she did, she wouldn't act that way about me trying to get her, knowing she acting because she fucked me over and wants everybody to be on her side like she ain't do none. Whiny ass 19-year-old entitled loser. Doing the rest because you can't control yourself. And you talk, you cry like a little
I'm
woman.
not mad at every MF body. Keith.
Don't nobody help
The
me.
only people ever seemed like
No, you ain't supposed.
They
You're
would do
a
for
grown
me
man.
by-
Grown men don't need help.
take up for me is Jaden and Emmanuel and Casey. Keith, I'm coming through Movico.
Another clue for Mom. I'm coming through Movico. He's driving an hour away. He's now halfway there, so it shows he's getting closer to her Home Depot. So he's on the
You're
move.
willing to leave her at the mercy of the world to possibly be raped, abused,
What?
neglected, and God knows what because you didn't put on a rubber. You're gonna make her suffer for something she had no control over. But you love her? Okay.
She's trying to argue.
I'm getting it. Give me a minute. I ain't on much.
And that's why she's texting.
Keith, Brooklyn knew what was coming behind that.
Brooklyn did not know a young man, feminized, emotional energy, was going to lose his cool and had no control over himself and would do her low down, betray her like a little bitch, and come shoot her in the middle of broad daylight of Home Depot. You are pathetic, sir.
To me, she knew I was gonna kill her, so if she okay with it, shit, I am too.
Mm-hmm.
Sheila, regardless of who knew, Casey didn't know.
Mom.
Keith, I put faith in Jay. At least he will do some to a MF that FW, Casey, him, Emmanuel, the only ones I believe will.
I mean, look at these ladies. I mean,
Okay, you put faith in somebody about your... Keith, hell, you wasn't preaching to Brooklyn, ABT.
and you know, once again, it ain't about you ain't preaching to Brooklyn about her choices. Shit, it's her fault. It's always the man's fault. Take responsibility. What a little bitch.
This her fault.
I couldn't argue with my dad like this.
Get a reaction. Keith. So if SB is okay with what she doing, then they should be with what I am. Keith. So if SB is okay with what she doing, then they should be with what I am. Sheila. It's not Casey's fault. It is all I know. Don't really give a what you and Brooklyn know. It was both y'all's fault. Her for giving it to you, and you for not wearing a condom.
Okay, listen. This is about, they're talking about the sexually transmitted disease. She doesn't have one.
Her mama should have raised her better or told her better, son. I don't.
What about you, bro? What about you? You apparently got it too, but she don't have it. You're the only one with the STD.
Guilt behind that. Keith, I feel way worse letting this BS continue. Keith, I don't blame Casey for nothing. Sheila, you don't blame her, but you're willing to put her at risk over it. Keith, that told the truth though. It wouldn't been so bad if she would have owned up to it.
She can't own up. She can't own up to having an STD when she doesn't have one. You're the only one with the STD. You fucked another bitch that had an STD, and you're blaming it on your girl, and you're gonna ruin the rest of your life. You're gonna take her life, and for a disease she don't even have. What injustice. What feminized BS. What a grandma acting like a warrior looks like. Pathetic.
And real, bro. I'm trying. I'm trying.
Don't play like I'm overreacting or crazy. Driving an hour and a half to shoot someone in broad daylight is overreacting, loser.
I can show a MF what crazy.
Great. No one cares. You can go to jail the rest of your life. No one cares how crazy you can get, by the way.
Like I said, you don't give a about that baby. I'm get you the address.
Never, by the way, I'm going to never argue with a woman like this. This is what women do, okay? A man doesn't argue like this. If maybe she wants to talk in person, if she sends something this long, you say, I'm not reading this. I'll get with you in person, and we can talk about it then. You never argue like this.
Get back, and showing nobody nothing except you got mental issues. Because you're willing to give up your life for your baby's daughter's life and hurt your family over it. But don't worry, I'll make sure she knows Brooklyn gave you something that you had to get a shot for, but that you didn't love her enough to give up what happened to her. That she wasn't enough for you. Maybe she would have meant more to you. Her mama and daddy would still be here. She wasn't important enough, and you just had to prove a point. I promise you I'll remind her of that the rest of her life.
No, you won't. You'll be in jail the rest of yours.
Sheila, which she will probably end up committing suicide, and she'll be with y'all anyway.
Women try to argue. She's trying to argue.
In 10 minutes, I'm going to give you the address. You ain't close yet. Keith, if she meant more to her mama, maybe this wouldn't have happened. Sheila, I ain't talking about her mama. I was talking about her daddy, and you just confirmed you don't care about her. Keith, Brooklyn knows what I do, and I done shot at Memphis,
and nobody cares about you shooting at police.
If
you're a loser.
They still lie. She must not give or her life. I do, but you ain't gonna listen no way. Keith, you ain't in my position, so it's easy to say BS. Sheila, I know I ain't gonna do nothing to take Casey away from me, because I love her.
Yeah, you will. You're doing all this texting and giving him addresses to where he can come kill Brooklyn.
I'm pretty sure you ain't, because you ain't gonna do nothing our end. So again, I said easy to say when you don't do shit.
They're both talking their way into a life sentence.
Your thing helps care of that baby.
They're writing their way into jail right now.
I'm getting on the Interstate 9. Sheila, okay.
Now
so you take care, question mark. MF, you take care of Brooklyn.
Watch this.
Did you just call me in?
Yeah, so I did, Granny. Listen, look at this, tough guy. Did you just call me an MF? She's talking to him. Yeah, I did. So what? Stupid.
Keith, you don't even like to go pick Casey. Sometimes worried about sell that dream somewhere else. Sheila, I can't wait to get back to the store to give you the address because you're gonna have to shoot me today. I done told you about cussing.
What? And do what you gonna do?
All I want is
cussing her.
Mama.
She's willing to send Brooklyn down the river, but you don't cuss her. You got your morals all fucked up, Granny. Loser, pathetic, weak.
I'm done talking enough. what's gonna happen, and I'm okay with that. I'm done.
No, he's not.
Been thinking it through, and this is the only way for me, IDK.
No, it's not.
Why are you so quick to start shouting with me? But again, must be scared of Brooklyn or some IDK. Sheila, I promise I'm head back to get it and give it to you. Cause I'm done told you about cussing me.
Cussing her,
told
huh?
you don't have to respect me, but
By the way, you're ignorant and just dumb. You don't have to respect me, but you're not going to disrespect me. Same thing.
not going to disrespect me.
If you're disrespecting, you're not respecting.
Disrespecting me, trying to tell me if I love my child or not.
Look at it. He don't care about you, lady.
You don't see TS, but again, I think it's a woman thing. Keith, she gonna be out on the floor, right? Question mark.
Mom should be calling the police. She gave the address to the Home Depot. There's her. That put her life sentence right there. That gets her life in prison right there. Gives her the address.
Keith, 45
right here.
away.
He's 40. He's telling her he's 45 minutes away. He's getting closer.
Text message with the Home Depot.
She should recognize he's getting farther away from home and closer to the Home Depot. Unbelievable.
Keith, question. She gonna be on the floor, right? Sheila, thumbs up, waiting on you.
Oh, Jesus.
Keith, I'm saying I'm gonna have to find her in the back or something. Keith, question mark. Sheila, no.
Nope. I have her right out in the open for you, baby.
Sheila.
Jeez.
But just know I'm gonna be the first.
She's still about cussing her.
But I ain't.
Listen. Granny, I don't know if you're getting Alzheimer's, or old timers, but listen. He's talking about coming and shooting a young woman, and you're setting this up, by the way, and you keep talking about cussing you. You're a little lost in the sauce here at the serious nature of what you're dealing with. Get off the cussing stuff, lady. Call the police.
So you good, but you're gonna see me for cussing me.
See, women talk. No action behind that.
I'm gonna come out. She will be in. She won't know nothing.
Jesus.
Keith, I'm not studying you right now, so sure, IDM. Sheila, okay. Sheila, I'm gonna show you today what it means to love your child. You will understand when you're...
So this loser of a woman thinks that loving your child is setting up your poor daughter-in-law to be murdered.
With your daughter one day.
Stay away from
Keith,
dangerous
stay
people.
Out of my way. Sheila, I am.
I mean...
Keith, only warning I'm give you, I'm not studying you. You never help anyways. Hindering me is what you doing. Stay TF out my way for once. Don't help Brooklyn. If you want to show me some, you can after. I'm done with her. I have no problem with that.
Does that not sound like a man on a mission? She needs to call police.
Only warning you giving me, LOL.
I mean, only warning you giving me, the mom. Brooklyn might be scared of you, but I ain't. Hold up. This guy is like 6'2". Whoop your butt. Ladies, stop doing this tough girl game. He could whoop your butt. And by the way, you should have seen her testify. This little poor ass look. She a weak bitch.
I'd be scared of you, but I ain't.
All talk.
Okay.
That's why you don't text and argue with women. They're all talk.
Sheila, come on.
Come on.
Light, come on. Keith, you probably done called the police for that girl. Sheila, I swear to God, I ain't told her nothing about you. Sheila, but I hope you ain't stupid enough to think you ain't going to jail, because that's definitely where you're going.
Not if you call the police
Keith,
right now.
Oh, no, jail or dead. One, the two.
That's a man on a mission, lady. Call the police.
Keith, yeah, that way. Sheila, probably best because something wrong with you. You don't need to be around Kai or Casey. Keith, something wrong with you. That must be you. That must be why you didn't take care of Kai.
Do you know who Kai is?
Yes, ma'am.
Her daughter.
Another one child with Sheila.
I'm sorry?
Sheila's
Okay.
daughter. Keith, oh. Sheila, I wouldn't hurt her, you stupid. Keith, LOL, man, get off my phone. All I needed was the address. Leave me alone. Finish your work today. Keith, and you is too. Keith, I forgot, just me. Sheila, bet. I ain't stupid as you. Come on, dummy.
Ugh.
Keith, knew I wasn't tripping, you retarded. Keith, yeah, you called the police.
You scared of the police a little bit, bro, because you keep trying to see if she called.
I called the law. Oh, okay, God, I ain't called nobody. Sheila, I swear to his on Casey.
I ain't called
called
nobody
nobody.
that could help. She cited her
Texting me still if you
life
don't.
in prison warrant.
LMAO. Any other time, you will leave me TF alone. Sheila, if I called the law or told her anything, I hope Kaya never takes another breath. Sheila, I'm laughing at you because you're stupid enough to give up your whole life for that.
You stupid enough to give up your whole life, and so are you, young lady, Miss Grandma. You giving up your whole life with these texts.
Laughing at you because
I'm laughing at both y'all.
Give your whole life for
Two
that.
over emotional retards.
Keith, I ain't never in my life then saw a mama that don't do shit for
Aww.
they son.
Doesn't do shit for her son. He doesn't think his mom does shit for him.
Keith, like you said, like you, so crazy it's funny. Sheila, okay. Sheila, whatever. Sheila, bye.
Now she don't even want to argue.
I don't want her either. TF. Keith, LOL. That ain't my point. Sheila, yeah, right. Bye. Keith, LMAOOO. I ain't like you.
Yeah, no, you gonna learn doing life in prison. You gonna learn. Killing nobody ain't teaching them nothing.
Keith, you say, you think I want her? No, you won't.
And here's where we'll end it right here.
See Casey.
And I'll read this. Okay, so it says, you so fucking sorry you think I want her. No, you wrong. I want to see Casey. That's his daughter. That dirty hoe don't mean nothing to me, Brooklyn. I don't care about hoes like you care about black guys. You put them before your own child. That ain't me. That's some resentment from deep down. That's where all this comes from. A mama that dated dudes, and put that over her son. That has serious consequences. All right. Do not lose emotional control. Do not text over and over. Never argue text with women. Never, never, never argue text with women. Always control the frame. Okay? Slow things down. If you are upset, breathe. Slow it down. Slow things down. This guy's doing life in prison. Keith Agee's doing life in prison. Brooklyn, a beautiful young black girl, lost her life that day. In the middle of a Home Depot aisle, she was working at work. Shot 17 times point blank range by this over emotional, female raised boy. And all he need, and to be honest, I hate to say he seems like a good guy, but if he would have had emotional control, because he's testified several times, I've watched him, and he's a very smart young man, and he just needed to take a breather, and it sounds dumb, but he did. Had he just thought about it for a second, had he had a father, a leader, that's why we need to keep families together. That's a whole separate issue. But this is a product of that. He's arguing with his mama. I could never argue with my dad like this. But we don't argue with women. We control our emotions, men. With confidence is calm. All this, nothing, everything is your fault. Meaning, everything that goes on in your life is either your poor strategy that you employed, and then if you made a mistake, evaluate what went wrong and change it. You have the ability to make a problem. You also, here we go, have the ability to solve a problem. This young man thinks he's a victim of everything. He's a victim of all these things. No man is a victim, because every man can get himself out of something. And this young man thought everything was so bad. And here's how wrong he is. He apparently has an STD of gonorrhea, which is, like his mom said, a shot or a pill. I don't know which one, but whatever, it's curable. But Brooklyn didn't give it to him. He's about to go shoot the wrong person. How you gonna feel about that the rest of his life in prison? He needed to slow the hell down. And ladies, real quick, if any ladies watch, do not act like tough warriors. You are soft power, beautiful, powerful women, but you cannot take on men. It's pathetic to act like warrior women that are gonna fight like warriors. No. Men actually, when we hear that stuff, it sounds pathetic. All right, we'll see you on the next one.